Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your week ahead. This is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Gemini, I already shuffled and laid out your spread, so we're going to get into your reading. But Gemini, there is a image or two in this particular deck that is very, very graphic with nudity. So when I get to that particular card or two, I'm just going to talk about it and not exactly show it because it's just that graphic, I feel. So sorry. Now, Gemini, your theme in the week ahead is you do have the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. It's a 24, which comes to a 6. And with that being a 6, you may be focused on growth, or you may be focused on trying to assess or reassess something where you're focused on your comfort in the situation or having harmony brought about in a situation. Now, you could also be dealing with a domestic matter that you want to bring peace to or trying to organize. But with the map maker here, I feel like you're trying to map shit out, trying to figure things out. But also here, this is talking about you standing in your authentic truth and you standing in your purpose and your passion and pursue it and not allow others to take you off your path or pursuit, but to do what's true to you. And so your overall focus, Gemini, is you have the 10 of Cups clarified with the 4 of Pentacles. So with this energy, I feel the heart of the matter is your money, your security, and your stability. Now, there's also perhaps a focus on family, but there is a focus towards your money and finances in particular for many of you. And you're looking to see how you can save, how you can build your money and finances, how you can have more financial security. But you may be concerned about your money becoming stuck or not growing, or some issues around money and finances where you may be seeking to have fulfillment in how to persevere with your money aims and needs. Also, with the 10 of Cups, you may be seeking satisfaction around a matter concerning money. But the Pentacles, Earth energy, this could be talking about anything in your material world or with your resources. But there's a focus on you having satisfaction around your resources, your security, and your stability. And you are focused on your money and finances and looking at how you can satisfy what's going on with your money and finances or be satisfied. And there's a focus on family as well. Perhaps you are focused on, the household money and expenses. If you are in a relationship where finances are combined, you may be the person that's taking up a focus on where things are with your money and what projections you need to come up with about you securing and saving your money and having more security and stability. I also feel for others of you, it feels like you're waiting on some money to come in, that money is the heart of the matter in a particular situation. This could be with work or at home, or a creative project, or money you may just be waiting on to come from someplace, and you want satisfaction in seeing that money come in so that you can put that money up. Or you may be concerned about whether or not you're going to see that money at all when you can add it to what you're already working with. So in the recent past, Gemini, you do have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords, a lot of mental energy. But that's your element, right? Air, thoughts, communication. So in the recent past, you may have received some communication that you may have felt put you in some sort of elevated position. I say that because she's got this sword and she's looking at it. It's like, that news is good to me. And with that communication, I feel that you took that communication or some clarity you may have gained with the purpose of taking action, carrying out a plan that for you was logical, that For you, you expected it to yield results, to bring about a desired event through that communication in the recent past. Communication or clarity or breakthrough, or you eliminating what no longer serves you, or looking to cut out the bullshit somewhere. And you took action on that in the recent past. Now, in the present, you have the Knight of Cups and the Hermit. With the Knight of Cups and the Hermit, you focus on an offer or opportunity. But I feel that you are seeing how to obtain an offer or an opportunity that perhaps as a result of some communication in the past or some clarity, that you may be waiting on this opportunity or offer. And with the Hermit here, you may be trying to consider what else you need to do. You may be taking a step back, withdrawing from the situation, examining, analyzing. You may be trying to gain perspective on the situation. You may be experiencing some sort of hostility or some sort of drawback as a result. And it's like it's almost as if you don't know what's going to happen with something that you expect to be offered or given to you. Or you may be looking at what you need to offer or give. But with the Hermit here, this is you taking a step back and analyzing things. Now, if this is to do with your money and finances, or whatever is connected to your resources or family, this is you trying to address some adversities that you may be experiencing or realizing, or you may be analyzing to see or recognize any potential adversities, and you looking at trying to come up with the opportunities, or you may be offering in order to try to establish opportunities that avoid adversities or address them. You may also in the present be waiting for some sort of counsel to give you a decision towards something you want offered or that you see as an opportunity at this time. Now, in the future, Gemini, you do have the Page of Cups with the Empress. So with the Page of Cups, this is you focus on how to heal, or you are healing through your ability to be very creative and nurturing with the Empress. This is you focusing on success and luxury. This is you focusing on making progress. With the Empress here, this is about expecting or working on a measure of receptivity that you extend, but expecting receptivity from others. You may be focusing on harmony or kindness or growth, but this is you wanting progress. And this could be with the Empress, you dealing with a feminine energy that can be a maternal energy, a mothering energy. This could be your mother, or you could be the one that's nurturing or mothering, but there's a nurturing energy here towards healing something that lacked creativity or lacked progress, or where there was an issue with an opportunity or offer, but something is being healed. You may be receiving news that brings healing and progress in the future, perhaps regarding a communication or something you want clarity on, or that you took action on for the sake of achieving an opportunity or offer. Now, a child could be involved with the Page of Cups and the Empress, and you may be taking care of a child and making sure the child is okay, or where there may be an issue regarding a child, you are attending to it to heal it, and it's being healed. But there's some healing in the future through being very creative and focusing on what you can build and have success and progress with. Now, if it is concerning a mother figure, you may be receiving news or message about that mother or mother figure healing or recovering, or that mother figure is perhaps bringing healing to you with some news or message that is of a support. Now, your attitude, Gemini, is you have the Seven of Swords with the Hierophant. So with the Seven of Swords, you may be, I feel there's an air of sneaky behavior here, but also that you are focused on how to strategize and plan, where you are looking to have something instituted or established. Or it's as if your attitude here is you may feel that you may be being lied to or taken for granted or taken advantage of or being deceived with regard to an institution or with regard to some rules or tradition or with regard to family or with regard to what you're trying to institute or establish. And so it's like with this Hierophant, you're trying to wrap your brain around it because you want to see the progress with something being built up, or you are not clear on the progress of something because you may not be receiving communication, because down here this looks like teeth, but the mouth is closed. So perhaps someone is being closed mouth, or you are being closed mouth at this time, considering a plan or strategy that allows you to establish or build or change something. But I feel you're focused on some sort of a remedy. Now, there may be some lack of knowledge or understanding with the Hierophant here. Also with the Hierophant here, there may be a concern about service, the lack of service, or you may be dealing with a matter that is rigid or not showing you any flexibility, or your attitude is you are rigid and inflexible, or trying to figure out how to make or deal with a situation that is rigid or seeming inflexible for you. But you want to move away from something. You want to get away from something. But I also feel that you also don't want someone to get away with something. Now, your concern is you do have the Three of Cups. I'm not showing you the Three of Cups because it's very, very explicit. But the Three of Cups is with this Eight of Wands. I'll show you the Eight of Wands, okay? So your concern here is whether or not you're going to get news or message that allows for some sort of cooperation or allows for you to have satisfaction with something that you were trying to achieve, concerning your money, security, and stability, or whatever is at the heart of the matter for you, even if it's regarding family. And you're concerned about whether or not you're going to be supported. You may be concerned about trying to have movement and get cooperation. And you may be concerned about how much on your end is expected or needed by you to stimulate the situation, to get the movement that you want, or to have that communication or exchange. And you may feel that on your end, you're doing what you can, and who you're dealing with may not be doing all they can or anything at all. And so you may be concerned about whether or not things will move swiftly or see any movement at all, or if you'll get that communication that allows you to see progress. Your challenge here is you do have the Seven of Wands with the Sun. So with the Seven of Wands here and the Sun, your challenge here is to have courage. Your challenge here is to fight for what you believe in, to stand your ground. Your challenge is to, with the Sun, focus on how to have a positive outcome. Your challenge is also to perhaps see how you can have achievement in your struggle, some sort of small victory that you may be able to obtain. You may have the challenge where you are challenged with your ability to gain clarity or fulfillment, opportunity or success with what you're fighting for or defending. You may be challenged with whether or not to fight for something or give it up. And with the Sun, this is about whether or not something comes to light. So these are your challenges. Or you may be wondering if something is going to become exposed, or if you'll get happiness in the situation that you are fighting for, or if you'll get the help that you need. Now, your outcome, that is also your advice, is the Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, you are focused on being creative and having satisfaction in the situation. You're looking at what you can build. The Queen of Pentacles is a do-it-all energy, is able to multitask and successfully achieve practically what is wanted or needed, and is very, very creative and successful at doing so. And so I feel that with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords here, with this Five of Swords here, Five of Swords talks about conflict and communication, or conflict within yourself. And with this Five of Swords, you're like, fuck the conflict. You're not about to do conflict. You're not about to fight. You are like, fuck it with that finger. You're like, fuck conflict, fuck confrontation. This is an attitude of, I feel like this is you having courage, where you're not fearing the challenge. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is you working on seeing how to nurture and how to have a win in this situation. The caution here is to be mindful about, at what cost with this Five of Swords. Do you focus on what it is that you want to succeed with? To what extent? But with the Queen of Pentacles, this is about you taking practical measure to successfully create and build what you want here, and taking care of things because you intend to win. Or you're not going to allow for conflict for yourself or in your communication, perhaps with your money, resources, or what you are inspired and standing in your truth about. So you may be looking to see how to take control, but nonetheless, your goal is to succeed and conquer. So let's take a look at your guidance, Gemini. You have one card that came out. You have the Polar Bear. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and passionately with no attachment to outcome. Well, look at that. Isn't that what we've been talking about here? So be the Polar Bear. Remain inspired, stand in your truth, go towards what you're passionate about, that is the heart of the matter for you, that you see as a form of security and stability, or to do with your money, or are you looking to receive money or save it? But be careful with this Five of Swords energy, because this energy is about how do you diffuse the conflict instead, and maybe not so much as to agitate the situation that can have more of a cost to you. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.